Ephesians 2:19 says, "So then you are no longer strangers and aliens, but you are fellow citizens with the saints and members of the household of God." We're a family. Now, maybe your family isn't really close, or maybe some are kind of cuckoo. I mean, I have some like that. Actually, I'm probably the one that's a little cuckoo. And you might not speak to them that much, but what God is telling us is that we are all supposed to be in one household. Not like distant cousins. And I know you're probably thinking, I like my cousins a whole lot more than I like my little brother. And that's not okay either, but that's another lesson for another time. During the time of Ephesians, when it was written, Paul was writing a letter challenging Christians to trust that Jesus came to stop division and bring a unity that nobody had ever seen before. You see, the Jews at that time were seen as God's chosen people. They were the only people who were allowed to access God. They were supposed to live different and distant from non-Jewish people. And they weren't allowed to eat with non-Jewish people or start families with them because God was teaching the Jews how to be a new family. But an interesting thing happens when Jesus appears. He opens up salvation and a relationship with God to everyone. And no matter what race or background you come from, you now have access. So now everyone is to be united to worship God, and no one is cut out of that promise. Now, I'm a big Atlanta Falcons fan, and if you're not, it's okay. I still love you and forgive you. But two people who are formerly known as Atlanta Falcons players are Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Now, Matt is from the East Coast and spent lots of time in big cities, and Julio is from the Deep South and spent time in rural areas. Matt likes golfing, Julio likes fishing. Matt is white, Julio is black. Now, you can only assume that not only would they never hang out, but they would never in life need each other. And guess what? You'd be wrong. Because one couldn't win without the other. Both were needed in order to do the job they've been given to do. Well, beloved, if you're a follower of Christ, you're more than just teammates. You're a family, a body, and you need every member